company's getting awful close to the ultimate flashlight. Check this out. Is that neat or what?
This is cool. This is a blue emitter. And look at that thing. And here is red, zoomed all the way out. Even that throws an incredible distance. Look at that thing. And now here's green. Wow. All right, I got a flashlight that Brinyte sent me, and this is Artemis T18. This is what you could call a weapon light, and spec-wise is pretty cool until I took it out and shined it, and now it's real cool. This light is potent. It's zoomy, a little bit dusty too. Oh, by the way, I dropped it twice. Once on the cement hard, and it made it without any issues. But I'm sure people out there are going to say they don't like zoomies, and I don't mind them as long as you can get a good pattern out of them, and this is one of them. Before we get going, I'm going to show you what all this light comes with. The white LED, a green LED, and by the way, every one of these LEDs come in a nice plastic case, and it's heavy copper housing around this emitter, or brass, one of the two. It will be shining each LED green, IR 50, UV, ultraviolet, thought that was cool, blue, and red. Micro USB plug, which is not for the flashlight, it's for the switch. USB-C adapter to charge the flashlight. Lanyard, Brinyte's awesome directions on a literally a thick card, spare O-rings. Now what makes this light so unique is number one, up to 3 feet away, or 3 meters away actually, you can control turning the light on and off wirelessly. You can dim it. You can brighten it up. Is that cool or what? Got a sticky on the back. You could run straps through there if you want to put it on a, say, a weapon, gun, or rifle. Velcro with a sticky on the back. I thought that was just awesome. That's a first for me. I've never had a totally wireless flashlight that you can turn on and off at the push of a button. I'm holding this over arm lengths back, probably about 2 meters. Works quite well. Number two is the beam. This thing focused to a laser tight beam, and you'll be impressed with it. Build quality is just awesome. A massive reflector, as you can see there. And that's all you do to pop the emitters in and out. Just unscrew them, and it shows you how to pair up your remote if you got more than one light. One mode, on and off, unless you're using a wireless switch. And we're going to go out. I'm going to show you these beam shots of this thing. This is probably one of the most awesome weapon lights that I've seen if you were to put this on a gun. And not even that, just handheld. It's a great light. Now, what's weird is specs. Talking 195 minutes of runtime at 650 lumens and to 630 meters. So you're thinking it's almost a meter a lumen, but it outdoes the 630, I'm telling you. But for 195 minutes, it'll run with that white emitter and, of course, more with the other emitters. And before I forget, you get a super awesome 21700 battery with this. This is a 5000 milliamp, 18 watt hour battery. Charging port is right there. And it's a USB Type-C. They leave nothing behind on this flashlight. So we're going to go out and get some beam shots done of this and test it out, and you'll see what I mean. I am so impressed with this thing. Let's go. All right, here we are, 4 meters away. I'm taking this T18, and we're going to put it up against the lux meter I truly want to see if this really is close to meters per lumen of throw. A little over 650 lumens and 600 some meters of throw. Don't remember what the specs were, but it's something like that. And of course I got the white beam in. So let's go. 4 meters away. Let's see what it was. Man, that was 8,180 lux. Whoops. 8,180 lux times 4 meters squared divided by the brightness of the moon. Square root of that guy. 2, 3. 723 meters of throw out of that white beam, and I was 4 meters away. That's an honest calculation. Very tight beam. They're literally pushing, 70, 80 meters more than what they're saying. I'm telling you, this light just rockets out there. That is wicked. Over a meter per lumen. Beam shots. Okay, now this light put out over 700 meters of throw. We're not even doing a 64 meter, or 62 meter tree. I'm starting out at the 94. And look at this light. Yeah, that's a square beam. If you don't like that square beam, defocus it just a tiny bit and look at that. This is a lightsaber, a wicked lightsaber. 94 meters, 140 is too little. Back in there, over 300 meters. So I'm going to shine it right down the road to where my ace beam laser lights were in the big guns, like the BLF GT and the Brinyte T18 and that. Look at this. It's hitting them trees up there, and then we're pushing 500 meters out. That's about a 270 meter tree there. This thing is unreal. Now I can defocus it or zoom, say, in. You're only talking 600 lumens. And there, down to 94 meters, it's doing good. But watch this. Wow. This thing is plain wicked. Oh, I love this light. Wow. We're going to switch emitters, and then I'll move to another spot, but this thing is unreal. Unreal. Let me switch emitters. I'm going to go into a red one. Actually, we'll switch emitters at the end. I'm going to go down the road, and we're going to shine back at my house. Just to show you. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I do this with every light now, so I'm going to do it with this. That is my house. 100 watt lights, equivalent LEDs. There's a car. Look at this thing. Them pines down there. It's a wall of pines, upwards of 190 meters. I'm going to zoom out so you can kind of see. For a 600 some lumen flashlight, this thing is incredible. Just think if they put 2,000 lumens through this thing. You got to do it. Brinyte, you have to do it. This is unreal. Put 2,000 lumens through this light. That signal. Is that cool or what? One mode. What's cool, you can zoom out like that. Turn it into a heck of a nice floody, and it still does a good job. Quarter of a turn. Look at that. Them trees are about 190 meters out right there. Impressed. I'm very impressed with this light. What I want to do is we're going to get up by the house and I'm going to change out my emitters. Okay, I'm going to go down the road and shine back towards the camera just to show you. And then we'll be putting the emitters in. sheer incredibleness. That's all I have to say. Okay, we're going to start switching them emitters out on this T18. Before I do that, this is the white one again. That punches to no end. And we'll concentrate, we'll put the camera right at the 94 meter tree. This is cool. This is a blue emitter. And look at that thing. Complete blue. And that punches out there. I don't know what you'd use it for, but my gosh, that is neat. Neat as heck. Ha. Blue. And here is red. Zoomed all the way out. Even that throws an incredible distance. Look at that thing. Man, coyote hunters, here's your light. And you got that remote switch that works up to, what would they say, 3 meters away to dim and brighten it. That's red. Cool. And now here's green. Wow. I don't know what color's the cooler of them. That's a cool color in itself. And right here is UV, which will be harder to see. But even a UV flashlight going out to over 94 meters, no way. Could you imagine with them glowing rocks they find up on a lake shore in Michigan? Using this, you'd see them from a mile away. What I'm going to do with this UV is actually, my boy's got a ball, and focus this in a little bit. Probably right. Yeah, that's too bright. Hang on. Watch this. Glows pretty good. You could really find objects in the night. Hold on a second. Watch. Pretty neat. This thing is cool. I love this light. That's UV. We're going to put in IR, and I might have to switch to my house camera just to see if it'll pick anything up. So if I can download it or not, I don't know. Yeah, you can't see anything. I'm going to try to download my cameras on the front of my house. This light is unreal. Awesome light. Check that out. All them emitters. This thing's wicked. I really love it. That's the shining for it. Check this out. That UV light works just excellent with this thing. This is depression glass or Vaseline glass or uranium glass, and it glows in a UV light. And that flashlight does an excellent job. Take that into a Goodwill or St. Vitty's. This is one of a kind. This light is staying in my arsenal. I usually might sell off flashlights or give them to friends and stuff like that. No need for all the lights that I get, but this one's not going anywhere. Coupled with the wireless remote, And the UV, the IR, the green, red, blue LEDs, and as far as this thing punches out there, I am so impressed with this light. It's value-wise, bang for buck, this thing is unreal. And you need to go check out that company. They are getting better and better and better. And this T18, I don't even think this is the highest end one yet. There's another one above it that if you guys are listening, send me that one. I want to try that out. I am so impressed with this light, it isn't even funny. Brinyte, you got to check that link out down below. You'll be impressed if you were to get this flashlight. There you go. T18. Till next time.